Hey everybody, welcome to Just for Fun Outdoors. I'm Jeff, and in today's episode, we're going to do a how-to install on the Tusk rear rack on our 24 V Strom 800 DE. Something you're interested in? Stay tuned. Now let's get into it. All right, folks, this is our Tusk rack that we're going to put on the back of the 2024 Suzuki V Strom 800 DE. I don't know that it's really any bigger. We're about to find out, but this is what you get in the box. These are the tools you're going to need. These are the nuts for the short ones. These spacers go with the long ones. You need a 1/2-inch wrench. You need a set of Allen keys and a 10mm socket. This is to get the original bolt off. This is to put the new stuff on. And this rack is just going to go over top of the other one. Let's move over there. All right, step one. We got to remove these two bolts from the existing rack, if you will. Again, you just need a 10mm socket. They're going to be on there with some kind of blue Loctite, maybe. We'll find out here in a minute. Yeah, they got something on them. They're kind of stiff. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's kind of green. It looks green to me. So, I don't know. It's got some kind of Loctite on it. But, gotta get these out before we can do anything else. Not terribly tight. All right, yeah, same thing, just that green stuff on there. So that's the stock bolts. You got to take them out. Now let's move on to step two. All right, step two. First, we want to make sure everything is going to line up. That's what it's going to look like from once we put it on there. All right, so we'll set that aside for just a moment. We got to put these spacers in here. And we're going to line this up. Hand start these. I would probably recommend putting some blue Loctite on there. Put those on there. Make sure everything looks like it's lined up. You're going to need a 5mm hex or Allen, 5mm Allen to put this on. I would just kind of snug these up. I wouldn't tighten them down just yet because we've got two more bolts to put in. Kind of falls in place. Kind of self-leveling. All right. Now we'll get these two bolts, get them put in from underneath. This is where your 1/2-inch wrench is going to come in. You got a 1/2-inch. You got these two. You got a big washer and some lock nuts. So let's see how many times I can goof this up. And there's one. It's kind of tight under here. That's what she said. All right, let's get that out. Let's put this up under here. Hold that washer with the bolt. We'll get that started. Just snug that one up, because again, we'll tighten everything down as soon as we're done. Do the same thing over here. Kind of use the bolt to hold the washer. And oh, nope, I dropped it. Of course I did. That's what happens. Oh. All right, let's try this again. Get the washer underneath there. Hold it there. Of course I did. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. When you have arthritic fingers, things don't work so well. There we go. Third time's a charm, folks. Third time's a charm. And then get your sock or your wrench in there. Get things snug. I didn't see in the instructions a torque specification, so we're just going to go good and tight. Good and tight. Because we're only going into plastic. We just the original is all right. So the original underneath, it's just plastic. So we don't want to break it, but these going into the frame into a steel. So we want to snug those up. Don't twist your. Don't twist your. All right. That ain't going nowhere. And that's it. Now you have something to strap to. It's not necessarily much bigger, but you do have something to strap to. And that's the installation of the Tusk tail rack for the Suzuki V Strom 800 DE. Thanks for watching.